Look at it. Says Roadrunner. This one. This one. He taught.
Paperboy. I spoke to you how many times?
SPEEDY SHAMSI.
How many spoke to you? How many times spoke to you? How many times spoke to you?
How many times?
I spoke to you. I spoke to you many times for 2 hours. What I noticed about you and Bob the Builder, you have no life.
Is it?
Yeah, because why? You want to speak for hours. You know me, I speak 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you want to go nowhere, if you get nowhere, I walk off. That's why. Because you're getting nowhere. You believe I'm not answering your question. You believe you're not answering. So just walk off.
Exactly.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Is he asking?
Wallah, what do you think?
No, Aki.
We're going to
where? Prayer.
Ask him why he called me to the debate for Tawheed. He's running away. 3 months I've been here. He followed me.
We're going to have our debate as well.
He's running. Leave Shamsi come to me.
He ran away.
Because he knows I'm supposed to.
We had a debate, women in Islam, he ran away.
No. I see how this is jealous you are.
You said it's going to go on YouTube anyway, so we'll see.
Samson is running already. Only asking questions, that's what they do.
I'm not running away. You'll see it on YouTube.
I'm going to forgive you now. Mercy on you.
When will we have our debate, our next debate? You see? This guy's got no answers.
You know what I do, alhamdulillah?
Look,
people becoming Muslim,
this guy said to me, he's got a video coming out for me. Yeah, inshallah. 1 year I made my video. And it's taken him almost 1 year to do a video response. 1 year.
I'll tell you
if
why.
I do a response again, I'll wait 10 years. What's the point?
You know why?
1 year.
You know why? Because I don't have nothing to do in my life. I'm a teacher. I work. I work.
So do I.
So no, you're not a teacher. I'm a teacher in the mosque.
Okay.
I teach in the mosque. Also, I give da'wah in the streets. Also, I deal with other things. So I'm a very busy man. And to be honest, your doubt, it was like, I didn't have to refute it directly because like some dead one. Understand? That's why I gave you 1 year. If it was serious one,
1 year. Next year, I'll give you 10 years.
Yeah, next time maybe.
1 year, I'm still waiting for a response.
انت تربي تيجي من
No, that's not say deficient. The verse doesn't say deficient. The verse says specific, very specific. I don't remember.
Did you ask the question?
No, I'm just saying.
Because I was asking Lamin, like just
the verse talking about in specific situation, the testimony of if there is a specific situation. So you bring 2 witnesses from 2 women and 1 man.
So in terms of rape, you need 4 witnesses. Is that right? Is that also the rape of a man?
For rape, no, you don't need 4 witnesses.
You don't need 4, just 2.
The scholars mentioned if a woman said that someone raped her and there's a proof for it.
What proof? Her word, her testimony.
Yeah, but even in this country, your word is not proof.
Well, physical evidence, but in the Quran there was no.
No. But what I was going to say also, you know, God's punishing women when they give birth.
I'm not talking about my God. I'm talking about your God.
But
I'm asking you. So 2282.
Okay,
what does
bro.
it say?
Remember, you're not Christian. You're a person, a bamlika of the Islamic haters. I know. Put me in the camera, please. You are known to hate Islam.
I'm a believer.
No, Islamic hater. So can I speak?
I'm just going to point out that in the Hadith.
No, you're the same person. Every time I try to clarify. But I'm talking about the verse.
I'm deficient. Sorry.
No, you're not deficient.
I'm joking.
Because Aisha's better than me. She's a woman.
So it's her.
It's her
So it says
Aisha woman better than me.
The prophet said this is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind.
That's not the hadith. Finish. Why are you misquoting the
That's
hadith?
narrated by Abu Sayyid.
That's not the whole hadith.
The prophet said, isn't the witness of a woman equal to that half of that of a man? The women said yes. He said, meaning the prophet, this is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind. So when I asked you, the verse doesn't say deficient, but the hadith, the prophet said.
The hadith clearly explained deficiency doesn't mean they're dumb or stupid.
No, deficiency means less than.
No.
Lacking. Yes, in English it means lacking.
English. Does Prophet Muhammad speak English?
Why said deficiency of the mind?
No. She said English. Look, Paperboy, I know you don't want her to become Muslim.
I wouldn't become Muslim.
I understand that. No.
Christian.
Of course.
Of course I am. I'm not asking to become a Muslim.
Okay, sorry.
No, I'm asking.
Do you have a razor, by the way? Do you have a razor, by the way?
Good question to ask him.
No, sorry. Do you have a razor, by the way? Why? Because you only took shave hair off. You ordered to shave her hair off.
Really?
Yeah, in the Bible.
Is it in the New
That's what I don't like the liar. Look how fucking. Because
I want him to
you're
read
a
it.
liar.
I want him
Anyway,
to read it.
get the Corinthians.
I want him to read it.
She's honest, man. Just keep quiet, man. She wants to ask. Yeah, but she wants to ask a question. But she wants to ask a question.
In the church.
She came to ask me a question.
Get church.
The verse will refute.
It doesn't refute me. In the church.
Read it.
Would you shave her in her?
Read it.
Do I
Because
need
it says
two
the
of
woman's
me?
hair is a covering.
Questions. So why is he getting involved, that man?
What you have to do.
Why is he getting involved?
Read the verse.
I'm not him, I don't know.
Get the verse, please.
Read the
I never see the biggest liar like Paperboy.
Thank you. Read the verse.
Okay, now, can I speak to her?
Can I speak to her? She got a question to ask, man. Why are you getting involved?
I fully respect women. Of course, I remember the head of every woman is a man, so that's why he wants to speak. Go on. Because she's lesser than you, of course.
You asked me about that.
You know that, innit?
I know that
You
Jesus
lesser
is
than
the
him.
head of man.
No, but the man's
Yes,
head
I know
every
the
woman.
hierarchy, yes.
So you're lesser than him.
I'm listening to him. I'm not
No,
less
you're
than
lesser than him.
No.
Jesus said,
He
for
didn't
every
say
woman.
less.
No. Okay, bro. Can I speak now? Because two people speak at the same time.
Okay, I'd like to just ask about 282.
Every woman doesn't know cover
Read the
her.
whole verse. Read the whole verse.
Let me speak to her.
No, start from before.
Listen, she's going to ask me, you want to speak to Shamsi, and I said to you, Shamsi here.
Can we move from around?
Can you speak to him?
I
You don't
just
have to
would
follow
like
him.
to know. No, I just follow Jesus.
I don't know why he's following you, man.
It's alright.
My point is that
Can you quote for me? Like
the hadith, I'm going to continue.
No, the verse. Surah 2:282.
No, the surah talking about specific matter.
And it's a legal matter.
Yeah, legal matter.
Okay.
You bring a woman, you bring two witnesses for man.
Yeah.
If there is no man, you bring two women and one man. Okay?
Okay.
But so the hadith of Prophet Muhammad said the word that is being used as deficient doesn't mean stupid. Because the hadith explained. He said means when there's two witnesses, a man, the testimony is equal to two women.
Yes.
Okay? That specific matter. Okay?
And then he says because
Yes.
a woman is deficient in her mind.
No, that's not the hadith. The hadith
It was
says
narrated by Abu Sayyid.
that's English. The hadith doesn't say. The hadith explained
In
after.
Arabic, what did he say?
That's what I'm saying.
Deficient?
The hadith said, Prophet said you are deficient because of your testimony is equal to one man, two women.
You know,
That's
I
it.
understand the concept. I'm
That's
asking
it.
why. If God created man and women equal,
I understand that. It's a
Thank
specific
you.
issue of the verse. Okay.
You curse a lot and you do not appreciate your mate. So they're talking about partnership.
Okay.
I have never seen those who have shortcoming in mind and religion controlling those who have sound minds other than you. She said, O Messenger of Allah, what is the shortcoming in mind and religion? So it's not deficiency, it's shortcoming.
Shortcomings,
But that also
that's it.
means
That's
less
a good
than.
one. No,
less.
okay,
And
explain.
isn't hell full of women?
No, explain. No. There's more women.
Remember, that's the second point. That's the
Second point.
same.
Yeah.
Remember, she's now to jump in. Can you deal with one point?
Yes, of course.
So this, thank you very much. Because good translation, this one.
shortcoming.
He's not happy. Look. Hatred for Islam.
I'm never happy.
He will kill us, if he's allowed to kill Muslims. Wallahi. Go on. No, he's not.
No. So now instead of deficiency, it's a
It's
shortcoming.
shortcomings, yes.
Okay,
That's a good one.
so shortcoming is still a less than. And so if something's perfect or if something's good and there's a shortcoming, it means it doesn't reach it.
No, it doesn't mean all
And
the
we
time.
know we can infer from that it's two women.
Are
so
you
they're
asking me?
half-
You're asking yourself.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, but
Can
you're
we? I'm
explaining now.
asking you. Can we?
Let me
No,
answer.
I'm
Remember
still
the question now.
asking. You haven't answered me. You've changed the word deficiency to shortcoming.
No, I didn't. He gave you
that's
translation.
fine. And what I'm saying.
What's the point?
Because I'd like to. Oh, sorry. Is it my deficiency that makes you question it? I asked this
you're babbling
gentleman.
on, I don't understand
I'm not
what you're talking
babbling.
He's saying it's
well,
not
if you
shortcoming,
can follow
deficiency,
English.
so she's
I don't follow English. I clear English, but I don't understand where you're getting from.
Okay, then finish. Sorry.
Okay, so the hadith explained. He says the reason being because of your shortcomings in religion
Yes.
and because of the two testaments. Okay. However, there is some situation when a woman testimony is equal to four man testimony.
What are those situations?
Okay, situation. If example me, I accuse a woman
Yes.
to commit fornication.
Yes.
Now, if I bring three witnesses, three men, the judge will accept her testimony against us and will be lashed.
Okay.
So now, how come no one speaks about this one?
I don't know. I've
Okay,
never
so
heard
therefore, in Islam, we have to understand.
Is that Sharia?
Sharia, yeah. Sharia. In Islam, we believe because there's some issues which called branches issues.
Sorry.
Branches.
Branches?
Yeah, they're
Like on a
secondary.
tree,
yeah.
branches.
Yeah, secondary. So we coming from the angle that Allah is the most high, the most
Yes,
wise.
and He created us equal.
No, without any doubt. Prophet Muhammad said, man is equal to every woman.
Yes.
But in
So
the Bible,
that's
doesn't
why-
believe that.
No, but I'm saying that 2282.
No, it's not. Because what you have to understand, what is wisdom? Wisdom to put
It's the knowledge of good and evil and the fear of it. I was quoting the Bible. Sorry.
Wisdom to put everything in its proper places. You understand?
Okay.
You with me? So there's some situation when the equal or when the testimony of one woman is equal to 2 men or 3 men. You understand? So now what I would say to you, as mentioned before. So now also we know that Prophet Muhammad mentioned in the hadith, because he spoke about Jahannam, there's more women.
Yes.
Also in the hadith, there's more women in paradise than a man.
Oh, so there are just more women in general.
There's more women. Okay, no. Because why? Okay,
Maybe men live longer.
Because no, woman. No, it's not hurry. It's woman. Okay.
Okay, can I make a point now? You've
Allow
been
me to
talking
finish
a
my
long-
point.
But it's a very long point.
Yeah, but are you asking me a question, are you?
No, you're he's asking rhetorical questions.
Yeah, no.
I really
But
am. I'm
allow me to
listening.
finish. My point here now, what I don't like hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Okay. If I said to you, he is the head of you,
Yes.
what does it mean?
It means he's my husband.
No, it doesn't mean that your
Or he's
husband.
someone in the church.
He's in charge of you.
In the church, I'm
Okay,
saying.
when Jesus said Jesus is the head of every man, what does
Yes.
it mean?
It means he's in charge.
In charge doesn't mean husband.
No, in charge.
Okay, so now in charge. So when he said every man is the
didn't
head
say
of
every man. He was talking to-
Get the
who
Bible.
did?
Jesus said that.
Every man?
He said,
So a Muslim
he said
man would
Father,
be
he said God.
the head of me?
No, of course about the Bible is Christians. It's Christians. Bro.
Isn't it talking about believing?
Bro. Stupid.
Like, isn't it talking about amongst Christians the man is the head
to this
of
one.
them? Okay, so I'm getting told it's all men.
Anyway. So now.
So it's not
For the husband is the head of the wife.
Yes, the
Even
husband.
as no, there's
not
another
all
one.
men.
No, there's
Okay.
another one. When the father is the God,
said that.
No, there's another one. Which
Okay.
God is the head of every.
Christ is the head of the church.
No,
which
before that,
includes the men.
no, before that. God is the head of Jesus.
Yes,
Jesus
the
is the
Father,
head of
not God, the
The
Father
Father,
is
yes,
the
that
head.
is it. The Father is the head of what? Jesus. So there's hierarchy. A man is the head of what? Of woman. So man is bigger than woman. Is higher than woman.
You know what? Yeah, it also shows that there's difference.
Yeah, of
between
course.
Jesus and the Father.
There's
I don't
different
mind it,
yes.
but it's
Also,
just a
there is a man here.
Every woman is mad.
But I want you to realize the head of every man. I want you to realize the head of every man is a Christ,
Yes.
and the head of woman is man.
Yeah, not every man.
No,
I don't have to
it's
listen
a-
to all men.
I didn't ask you that.
No,
He's a
I
man.
said that. I didn't ask you. I'm telling you.
No, but Jesus said Jesus.
Jesus said all men are headed by Christ, and the head of every woman is man.
is a man.
Not mankind.
So there's a hierarchy. I didn't say a man.
I'm making that distinction because you seem to think that I should listen to a man just because he's a man.
No,
That's not what-
that's what he said.
husband.
That's what he said. Do you accept
But
that?
in the
Hey,
other
Babu, do you accept
verse-
that?
What's that?
Are you feminist?
For the
by way?
believers.
Huh? Of
For the
course,
believers.
I'm not talking for the Muslims, am I? It's a Bible.
Well, I don't know.
But
You're
you
a
as
man
a
and
Christian,
you're cutting me
you
off.
are higher than
You're
her.
doing it because you're male.
He believes that, though. He knows that. He doesn't believe that. He knows that. He knows that. No, but you're. Hold on, don't be sticky, man.
It's talking about the household.
No.
That's why I said, is it talking about
There's
the
another
believers?
passages, another one. Are you not familiar with the Bible?
It's man higher than man. It's man higher than woman.
No.
It's man higher than woman.
There's another one. Here, read it.
So many bars. Now he's
Oh, listen, it's
The
man
head
higher
of
than woman.
every
Yeah.
woman.
I'm not involved.
You know what? Khalas. He's scared. He's scared of the
If you want, okay, do you want me to get? Would you like me to get involved as well?
So now that's it.
The Bible says that you
It's
know
just that if God
if they want me to
man
get
and women
involved,
equal,
I'll get
which we
involved.
both agree,
It's
Islam
generally
and
speaking, yeah,
Muslim.
generally speaking.
Well, in the beginning, Adam and Eve equal.
No, but you don't believe that as a
I
Christian.
believe Adam and Eve were
But you,
equal.
are you aware that the reason?
No, I haven't finished my point. So my point is if they are equal, then I don't understand why certain circumstances, I understand they have differing responsibilities, different roles in the family, but I don't know why in a court of law, God's law, they would be treated unequally. I think that's contradictory to God's central message of humankind
No,
is
it's not.
equal.
It's not because God mentioned the
I think it
reason. No, God.
What is it, Till?
Look, he's speaking to him. We speak. She asked questions. I thought you were not involved.
He's just...
He's no. Are you involved or not?
If you want me to get...
Are you involved or not?
You want me to get...
No, are you involved or not?
Yes,
So, no. What, do you accept? Look, hypocrisy. When something against him, he pulls back. When something he fixes for him, he comes in. That's hypocrisy.
Because before, when I wanted to get involved, they said don't get involved. Then it's...
Anyway, my point here is that you keep asking questions, and you already Allah mentioned the reason being for that situation. In order for the woman, if she forgets, she will remind the other woman. You understand? So Allah mentioned the reason for that. However,
you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, Allah mentioned the reason that it's not because they're just we treat them like they're nothing. Because we know one of the great scholars, I mentioned that to you before, one of the great scholars which the companions, Prophet Muhammad's companions used to refer to, what's her name?
Who?
One of the Prophet Muhammad's companion, female. Islamic scholar. Aisha. So he knows. So he knows how we don't mistreat women. He knows women as high record.
Can he name a female scholar that never slept with the Prophet? Because we have female prophets in the Bible.
Then what you talking about?
He's saying she's a scholar, so therefore, because she's a woman, it's some sort of exactly.
No, I'm sure
this is the what.
This is the point.
He just said we've got female prophets in the Bible.
Yes,
Which one?
Female
prophets in the Bible.
Esther.
Some of Ibn Kathir.
Esther, the book of Esther.
What are you talking about?
What's he talking about?
No, we're talking about. We're talking about.
You said you have a female scholar. What was your point about having a female scholar?
No, I'm showing her that. I'm showing her that in Islam, women doesn't mean they are stupid or something.
No,
because
I don't think
we know.
so.
No, I'm showing you because what you lot do.
So my point was
I haven't finished my point.
Okay, go on.
I'm not a user.
Go on.
He's just come from.
Oh Allah, give me aid, Ya Allah. My point was to her that in Islam we don't accept women, or we don't believe women is like nothing.
Unless you're a judge.
No. Even if you're in charge doesn't mean you should oppress her because.
I mean a judge. Like
even if you're a judge, you should not oppress. It's not because why? Sometimes a woman's statement is equal to 3 men.
Yeah, but I didn't know about
That's what I'm saying. So how come you don't defend?
Is that in the Quran? I'm asking you. Is it in the Quran?
It's in the Quran. You have to bring witnesses. Yeah.
Look for that.
Yes, in the Quran.
Okay, go on.
You know,
you were talking about something. That's why I thought you would make your point.
My point was about showing her the woman has high status in Islam. Like one of the Muslim scholars, Ibn Taymiyyah, his teacher was a woman. Yes, and the great scholars, their teacher was woman. So to show you that in Islam also women are allowed to speak in the mosque, but you're not allowed to speak in church.
Yes, I am.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Unless
Let him
the
get
man
it, that's
asks
fine.
me to be silent.
The woman not allowed to speak in church.
Now let me ask you a question. So it's in this
Yeah. Let a woman, scripture, because you become feminist today.
No, I'm not a feminist.
Let a woman learn quietly with all submissiveness.
Right.
How come men should not do that?
What about when they're teaching?
Okay, no. I do not permit.
teach
No,
that?
listen. I do not permit a woman to teach. To do what? To teach.
In the church?
You don't
Now,
know to
wait,
teach.
I know. Wait.
No, wait.
No,
I haven't finished. I know it's hurting.
It's not.
The woman is allowed to teach in the mosque. How come you tell me go teach you equally?
Have you got a lot of them?
So you believe?
No. You teach God
Wait.
equally.
Do you
I'm
believe?
speaking to her now.
Oh, you see?
Women are able to teach.
No. Now they want me.
Because she said to me,
Now they want me. They don't want me. You see? You see what they do?
No, but you have to get
we don't want to go.
I've got one more question.
No.
So you believe? Let me just ask. You believe females? Wait. I only got one question. You believe females can be a man? Do you believe females can be a man? Do you believe females can be a man? Because the Bible is teaching.
Do you know what?
Like it's saying. Wait.
You know what? You should let him. You should let him speak.
Wait, let me explain the verse.
No, but he's gonna say something that you'll be scared to say to the woman. He's saying it for you, so you don't need to worry.
I'm just showing her. Okay, I'm showing her my point.
He's doing it for you.
Her point was that I don't accept or something like that. God who created us equally.
No, I'm saying it seems like God created equally in the Quran and the Bible, and then the Quran goes on to say, except this certain situation.
You got to give him space so you can get this way.
Look, be quiet. Look this way, because I'm in the discussion.
No, but I can teach at home.
You don't
I can teach in the
Bible.
street.
Yeah, but you're not equal with a man. You're not equal with a man. Man is allowed to teach in the church. You're not allowed to teach.
Imams
Is that
are
equal?
not women.
No, I'm not talking about imam. Teacher.
I am.
Exactly.
I'm talking about teacher.
Yes, but you see, the Bible. No.
So
The Paul is talking about
priest. No, it's not a priest.
He's talking about
No, wait, I'll show you. No, let me finish my point.
No, because you're misquoting, mischaracterizing the Bible.
Let the biggest liar speak.
The Bible is talking about in black being preachers or bishops or whatever. The
Doesn't
head,
say that.
the head.
Will I say that?
If the Bible is written,
No, we doesn't say that.
It's the Christians that interpret
don't
the
put
Bible.
words. Don't
It's
put
the
no.
Christians.
So
A Muslim cannot interpret the Bible.
No,
me.
Christians
I'm
differ.
telling you,
The Christians differ.
Exactly.
The Christians,
now,
exactly.
because I'm saying to you, some people
That's why I
disagree
don't like to debate
that
with
women
this guy.
cannot become bishops, but some will say this verse says women can become bishops. But he has admitted that women cannot be. He doesn't agree women can be imams.
Yeah.
So it's exactly the same principle.
What did she say?
She said, oh, but women can. When he was reading the verse, she said, oh, but women can teach. The verse says women can't teach.
No, even the point.
Because I'm saying it's talking specifically
Paperboy.
about being bishops.
Paperboy.
Is that a part of the verse?
Adam. Paperboy.
Yes.
Let us read the passage. Let us read scripture. In the Quran or the Hadith does not say women should listen and be submissive. No, submissive, not deficient.
Exactly.
You are deficient. You are deficient.
Deficient.
No, listen. Let me finish. Let me say deficient.
You've been saying,
Bro, let me finish.
for 10 minutes. Okay.
Because you keep cutting me for the last 10 minutes.
All right.
Okay, the passage is clear. Let a woman learn quietly with all submissiveness. Okay, I do not permit a woman to teach, to exercise authority over a man. Rather, she is to remain quiet. For Adam was from the first, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but a woman was what? Deceived. You've been deceived. Okay, Paul is a liar then. Paul said he was not. Wait.
So the Bible's lying.
Paul was lying. He said he wasn't.
I'm allowed to interpret it how I want.
Running away. You see, running away.
Hey, Shaz, why? Shaz! All the time running away, Shaz!
Because every time, let me make my point. You see? Wait. You see he's running. Every time, every time I come and I want to make a point, he runs away. No. He said, let him finish. Wait. No, you see, look at his lies. He said, let him finish, then I can speak.
What did she say?
Okay, Paperboy. Paperboy, no, wait.
Look at the
Paperboy, you want to say
double
something?
Yes.
No, listen carefully.
Yes.
The woman came to me, she wants to speak to me. Yeah. Okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
But
No. Wait.
Every time let me finish. When am I going to get to speak? Let me make my statement, then he replies.
You're approaching him and you don't let him speak.
No. Let me make. He's been speaking for 10 minutes, and he said before.
Listen, you came.
No. He said he gave me his phone and said I should explain.
He never called you.
You see? This is how
You debated everyone.
because
You debated everyone.
you talk, and then we'll see if you run or wait for me to respond.
Look, Paperboy, look, I said to you already.
Yes.
This time, don't run. I don't have to prove myself to you, because alhamdulillah, I spoke to you before for 2 hours, correct?
Okay.
So I'm not scared of you because I know you're empty. Okay. Alhamdulillah, I don't believe baby was inside private woman.
That's fine. Then let's
I don't know if the devil is inside your
stick to the topic. Let me
But devil,
I don't believe that the devil lives inside your nose and therefore you need to wash it. Do you believe that?
What's more explicit? A nose or a vagina? What's more explicit?
No, wait.
A nose or a vagina?
Where did Allah blow?
No, wait.
I'm talking
Where
to
did
the
Allah blow
look.
into?
I'm talking to the circus.
Now come on.
First of all, brothers, let me refute that. We don't believe the devil is bigger than the universe. We don't believe devil is bigger than nose. We know the devil can change. No, wait. I'm speaking about it. We believe the devil can change forms. Understand? But devil can change, but you believe God does not change, and he was inside the woman's private parts. So keep quiet.
to the topic.
Okay, now stick to the topic. No, let's pass it. Fast, we're talking about. Okay. Anyway, so Paperboy, my point, she stopped me. Okay.
Yeah.
And she was talking about women and everything.
Yeah.
She's coming from the angle.
was there.
Okay. So my point was to her that there is some passage in the Quran as well. Some situation when there is a woman has more rights or not more rights because Allah gives everyone he deserves. There is some specific situation, woman exclusive rights. Okay. Likewise in the Bible. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
So between me and you, there is no debate. It was between me and her because she's coming from the angle that there is a problem with Quran because some situation the woman seems like this and that. When in the Bible clearly, the passage said, Adam was not deceived. Who was deceived? Eve. And she said no, Adam was deceived.
Okay.
So how can you defend that?
No, my thing was this. Because when he was talking to her, then I wanted to interject. He said no. Then he gives me the phone and tells me to explain.
Yeah.
And then he said, do I want to be involved in this debate? So I stepped forward.
Okay, now
then he said, he was speaking. I was trying to respond. He said, I haven't finished. Then when he finished, what did he do? He ran away.
No, because it's not pointless.
I was going to make a point to address what he was saying.
Make points.
So, because he was obviously trying to say...
Paperboy, we're not going to say it to tomorrow. I have a class, so make your points, and then I have to go.
Let me respond to him.
Okay.
So now, he was trying to say that, bring a highlight how Christianity treats the Christian women.
Look at him. Why are you looking at me?
I'm just looking all around.
No, that's okay.
So, because I wanted to ask you a question from a hadith.
No, deal with the points. No. Don't come with the hadith. Deal with the points.
You see?
Deal with the points.
What is the point?
My point was
wait.
Because you came in to defend her.
Wait.
No, it's come with different
So if I deal with the point, will you deal with my point?
Okay, where's your point? Go, where's your point?
Okay.
Because I don't...
All right.
He's a
so now,
person.
we go to Sahih Bukhari, and it says, Rifa divorced his wife, whereupon Abdul Rahman married her. Aisha said that the lady came wearing a green veil and complained to her of her husband and showed her a green spot on her skin caused by a beating. It was the habit of ladies to support each other. So when Allah's messenger came, Aisha said, I have not seen any woman suffering as much as the believing woman. Let me say it again. It says, I have not seen any woman suffering as much as the believing woman. Okay. So my statement would be, why would Aisha say that the believing woman who is treated so eloquently, why would she say that the believing woman is treated worse than the other women?
First of all, we know that...
Because that's what her word.
First of all, Aisha...
She said, let me just say it again, I have not seen any woman suffering as much as the believing woman.
Okay, so now, first of all, the Aisha Nuardaha, that's not the Quran or the Sunnah. So she said what she witnessed, okay? And doesn't mean everyone, because Aisha, she saying what she witnessed, okay?
Okay.
And this has been refused by one of the scholars. What was he saying exactly?
But you said Aisha was a scholar.
Gotcha.
Okay, doesn't mean a scholar, a prophet of God.
But you're going to give me another scholar.
No, bro.
But Aisha was a scholar.
Paperboy,
so of course she knows. Because he said it was refuted, and he's going to try and bring me a scholar. But I'm saying Aisha is a scholar too.
No. Aisha, she's not talking about rulings here.
Okay.
Wallah, Paperboy, sometimes you get me frustrated.
But if she has knowledge...
Look, it's not let me speak.
Yeah, but I'm explaining.
But let me speak.
I'll go and speak.
They're asking him to explain it.
Alright, go on.
Stop acting for the cameras, bro.
Okay.
That's why Paperboy, I don't want to speak to you because you don't let a person speak. And Paperboy, I'm speaking to you. Stop looking to your phone. Okay. Aisha is a scholar.
Okay.
When she gives a ruling. Now Aisha, she said in the hadith, I never seen Prophet Muhammad doing something who's according to her knowledge. But another company, he saw something else. So when Aisha said something that was according to her knowledge, she's not giving a ruling based upon the Quran and the Sunnah.
That's not what I said though.
What she said? She said Quran Sunnah says mistreat women. Does it say that?
I'm saying to
No, does it say Quran?
So you're not addressing my question. I said why
that's what I'm saying.
She say?
I'm saying according to her knowledge that was something happening. Was she...
did she see many women? I'm asking, did she see many women?
I'm going to finish it. I'm going to let the brother, because I remember the Sheikh mentioned it. He can remember the word. What was exactly he said?
Yeah, so basically the hadith you're talking about is that a woman came to complain to Aisha.
Yes.
Because basically what happened is that she divorced a man and then she married another one, but then the man was hitting her.
Yes.
So basically she complained to Aisha to get a divorce. Okay? And she came to her and she had bruising.
Yes.
So Aisha said, I haven't seen the believing woman suffer more. Why? Because of the calamities that believing women have gone through. But that doesn't mean that Islam treats them wrong. Why? I explain
Does that make sense?
I explain why. That was a good explanation though. No, one second. Because when we said the scholars explain, it means that from the apparent of the text, how do we understand the text? It's not because Aisha said something. We're explaining the explanation of that speech. We're not saying Aisha is explaining something and we're explaining something else. We're explaining Aisha's speech. You see? So the scholars have mentioned that from the text, the Quran and the Sunnah tells you to look after your wife. And the Prophet said
that was my point.
No.
Bro, I can't find that.
He's explaining.
No, you're being ambiguous on purpose. What do you mean by being?
Strike your wife.
Okay, what do Muslims understand by beat?
Okay.
No, one second.
You make your statement, I'm going to respond.
When you say strike, people are going to understand that needs to beat someone else.
Okay.
But you've had conversation with us, and we've explained to you that the word hit is a specific meaning. Because
there's no conversation with me.
We had it with the family.
Okay, so you have no idea.
Anyway,
Okay, that's fine. So the companions explain that if you hit your wife, then you can't leave any bruising or mark on her body.
So summarize it. Summarize it clearly. So Aisha, she's not saying Prophet Muhammad said to do it or the Quran says to do it. She witnessed something which is according to her knowledge. Okay, you understand that?
So I'm confused. So you're saying Islam says treat the women very well, but then Aisha's saying all the women, all the women she's seen have been mistreated. That doesn't make sense.
No, it's not.
She just say all the women she's seen have been treated.
No. Can I ask you one thing? No, before you ask me, brother. So she's talking about something she saw, okay? But also Aisha, she mentioned that the Prophet Muhammad take care of the woman, okay? So now Aisha, she's mentioning something she witnessed, correct? Okay. Understand? So my argument is not about what some Muslims are doing. My argument was what is in the Bible. What you just did, you are bringing what Aisha witnessed that some Muslim done or some woman going through hardship. Understand? That is not what Allah said, Prophet Muhammad said. Because Allah said clearly to take care of them. Prophet Muhammad said clearly to take care of them. You understand that? Is that clear?
But then it seems strange that the men are misunderstanding. Because look, for example, in Bukhari, let me speak first. You respond after. It says Abu Bakr narrated Aisha, Abu Bakr came towards me and struck me violently with his fist and said, you have detained the people because of your necklace, but I remained motionless as if I was dead, lest I should awake Allah's messenger, although the hit was very painful. So now we're seeing
who's Abu Bakr? Who's Abu Bakr? Wait, Abu Bakr is not her wife.
I know. I didn't say it was his wife.
Who's Abu Bakr?
Who's Abu Bakr?
Yeah,
you tell me.
No. The biggest hypocrite. Abu Bakr is her father.
Okay.
So there's not the wife and the husband.
Did I say anything about wife and husband?
No, you said about the wife. You talk about a Muslim woman. No, that's her.
I said I've never seen a believing woman mistreated. I never mentioned husband, father, son. So now
but it's her father. No, it's her father. You understand?
Okay.
It's her father.
So,
no, listen.
So he can beat her.
No, I didn't say that. No.
Okay, so what are you saying?
What? Listen carefully.
One second, he said mistreat. That's kelim. In Arabic, it doesn't say mistreated. No. It speaks about calamity to suffer. It doesn't say mistreated.
It doesn't say mistreated.
That's a lie. And suffer, I explained to you. For example,
I explained to you once again. Because he struck her with his fist. Because it was my time to talk.
Paperboy is not here.
When I interrupt, you not tell me to wait. But I'm saying, because you're going off topic. This verse.
Remember,
because we went off topic.
Women should shave her off.
We went off topic because he said, who was Abu Bakr? His father. That's not the point I made.
You just lied now.
I just made that point.
No, you lied. It doesn't say mistreated. It said to suffer.
I'm reading from your own Islamic sources. So your own sources.
That's English.
This is your own Islamic website. Bro, don't blame me if I'm reading from your own sources. But my point, we diverted. My point was this. My point was this. Wait, we're going off topic. My point was this. Aisha said she has not seen the believing woman mistreated.
According to her knowledge.
Now you are arguing that the believing woman should be treated with respect and whatnot. Yes. And I'm now giving you another example of Abu Bakr striking her with his fist.
I'll give you example. I'll give you example. Watch this. For example, when the Prophet and his companions migrated to Medina.
Remember, Paperboy, regardless how you're going to explain to him, he's not here to listen. So what we're going to explain, because he's not a criteria for our explanation to be valid, he has to accept it. Remember that. So regardless, just go explain it.
So the believing women, no, once again, there's many...
Wait, let me address his point. Because he said, I'm not here to listen. Because he said, I'm not here to listen. But when I tried to explain the Bible, was he listening? So therefore he's exposed as a hypocrite. Because I said it's the Christians who interpret the Bible, not the Muslims. Did he listen to me?
No.
Did you listen to me?
Let me finish argument. First of all, you can be Catholic Christian, brothers Muslims. You can be Catholic, born again Christian, and they will differ concerning the passage. So we'll give it authority then. Okay. Anyway, go on. What are you going to say?
Yeah, I was saying, so the hadith mentions that the believing woman, I haven't seen one that suffered the most. The apparent from the text doesn't say, I haven't seen a believing woman being hit the most.
Yeah,
then you could say, we're interpolating the text.
I didn't say hit the most.
No,
You're mischaracterizing my point.
Once again, I'm saying then you can say we're introducing our Islamic belief into the text, but we're not. Because even the scholars mention that the believing woman, there's many things she goes through that the believing man doesn't go through. For example, when the Prophet migrated to Medina, there were believing women who were married to non-believing men who used to hit them and not look after them properly. So they had to travel from Mecca to Medina. You see? So there's a lot of trials and hardship that believing women have gone through that believing men haven't gone through.
So doesn't necessitate Muslim men doing it.
So it's not specific to say
so don't lie.
that I haven't seen a believing woman be mistreated the most, meaning that their husband smacked them up.
That's not what I said. Again,
that's what you said,
that's not what you see. You're mischaracterizing my point. Mistreatment does not. Mistreatment. You're making false equivalent. Where did I say mistreatment?
Okay, what is
means
the point? What is the point? What is the point?
Because my first question was, why did Aisha say she has not seen the believing woman mistreated as much as the non-believing? So where did I say they've lied upon me to say that I equivocated they were beaten?
No,
I never said anything were beaten. Then he tried to say about Abu Bakr.
That was her husband.
Being
That was her father. Yeah.
I didn't say anything. I just gave an example and said explain.
That's too
so therefore you lie.
No, I didn't lie.
I lied, yeah, but you quoted a verse about beating your wife.
Okay.
No,
but I didn't make the point. That's not my point. My question was, why does she say she hasn't seen them?
Okay, he explained it. Do you hear the explanation?
He explained it.
Can you repeat the explanation what he said?
Well, people were talking.
Okay, you said summarize it. Okay, summarize it. No,
because everyone's talking.
Yeah, sure. Some people can't, and it's true. You have to agree with it. Okay, his explanation.
Yes.
When he said that she hasn't seen a Muslim woman suffering a lot, doesn't necessitate they were suffering by a Muslim man. Means, as the brother explained, because I remember we asked one of the mashayikh, one of the teachers, okay, and he sent a voice note. I heard about all of it, so that's why he heard it and he remembered it. That's why I tell him to translate it. So what it means here, that the time of Prophet Muhammad, for example, when the Muslim woman became a Muslim, her non-Muslim husband was mistreating her as well, and it was hard for her to travel, okay, because as you know, the Muslim woman not allowed to travel for the distance of 3 days, 3 nights by herself, okay, because we know that when a woman travels herself for 3 days, 3 nights, there's a lot of danger out there, a lot of fox and wolves out there, okay, so she's mentioned from that angle. So what she's talking about, Aisha, she's not talking about Muslim man abusing her and this and that. So suffering is
based on the scholar, but was the scholar there at the time?
Do you know why? Because when you read the biographies, which we have the biographies of Prophet Muhammad, the biographies of his companions and the wives, for example.
But was the scholar there at the time?
No, the scholar.
So it's a guess.
No. Prophet Muhammad said to go back to Allah in the Quran, to go back to scholars. Okay. Prophet Muhammad said the scholars are the inheritors of the Prophet. Okay. Allah never said to go back to Paperboy.
But how does that scholar know? That's not my question.
For example,
is there a narration?
Explain that though. If you listen, he's explaining it.
Because
and now, for example, we know that there was a companion male who loved a companion female, and she didn't want to go back to him whatsoever, and he was suffering because of her. He was what? Imagine that he was suffering. Okay. Now, if the Islam was every woman being suffered, we have this narration when the man was suffering because of her, not because the woman was suffering. Then Prophet Muhammad came to her and said, look to his situation. Can you go back to him? She said, oh Messenger of Allah. Here, another point, brothers and sisters, to show you Prophet Muhammad was a true prophet, who was not a tyrant. Okay? She said to him, oh Messenger of Allah, do you want to reconcile between us, or is it a commandment from Allah to go back to him? He said, no, I just want to reconcile between you two. She said, I don't like him, I don't want to go back to him. Prophet Muhammad said, this is your choice. He didn't force her. He didn't say, what? You woman, reject my statement. No, he said, this is your choice. Okay? So there's many narration when the Muslim woman, Aisha's biography, Fatima's biography, Zainab's biography, Kulthum's biography, they were respected, treated nicely by the companions, taking care of them. So there is many circumstances, many situations when the believer woman was treated respectfully. But doesn't mean every woman.
Yes, okay, but now he's given this quote. But in this hadith where the woman was beaten, let me ask you a question. Did Muhammad criticize the husband for beating her?
Prophet
in that situation?
Prophet did, yes. Prophet said, he said, Prophet no, wait. This hadith, that's a problem with Paperboy and many Christians. Christian missionaries, they don't know.
Bring me the evidence then. That's all I'm asking for, the evidence.
First of all,
yes.
When you read the hadith, sometimes the hadith doesn't mention everything, so you have to go to other hadith. Okay? It's finished. Prophet Muhammad said clearly.
I agree, that's fine. But yeah, I want to see it, that's all.
If you let me speak, I would speak.
I want to see the evidence.
I'm going to say Prophet Muhammad said.
I want to see the evidence, that's all.
What evidence is Prophet
Why is it he brings out the Bible and then...
I don't know all the time. Paperboy, let me see. No, I have it here. Okay, Prophet Muhammad said, you're not allowed to harm your wife. You're not allowed to
that man.
No, Prophet said it to everyone. No,
but I said,
specific.
No, I'm saying this situation where the man was beating his wife.
Okay, no.
Show me where Muhammad criticized.
Show me who said he didn't. Show me who said he didn't.
We've got the hadith.
He said he didn't.
Anything.
No, wait. Because I told you again.
So
the biggest
I've got hadith.
That's the hadith say he didn't.
Shall we?
No, that's the hadith say he didn't.
What does it? Shall we read the hadith?
No, that's the hadith.
Shall we read the hadith?
Shall
we read the hadith?
That's what I don't speak person.
Shall we read the hadith?
No. Again, read the hadith.
All right. No, because I've asked for evidence.
Prophet said that.
Half an hour.
I want to see it. I asked, did he criticize? Because
no.
His point was that there was a situation where the husband or whatever didn't want to go back to the wife, and he said, no, I want you to, right?
He said, I want you to? He says just reconciliation.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, no.
Right, so I'm saying, if he was that so upstanding, as you just pointed out in that scenario,
yes.
Where in the scenario where the husband is physically beating his wife, I want to see where he also criticized the husband and said, why did you do that?
Okay, the narration, I have to get to other narrations, but we know Prophet Muhammad clearly said, do not harm your wives. Clearly said that.
Did he say after this happened or before? That's what I'm asking.
Prophet says all the time.
When did he first say it?
The Quran said it as well.
When did this happen? That's my point. Because yes, the
Prophet says it all the time. In order for you to say it was abrogated.
But the Quran reveals over 23 years.
Yeah, no.
So that's what I'm asking.
No, the verse was from the Madaniya verse.
Okay.
The Madani. Prophet Muhammad Allah said in the Quran clearly that take care of your wives, look after them, okay? And we know our Prophet said, La dara wa la dirar. You're not allowed to harm yourself or harm the others. Okay. Now you keep talking about Islam. No, wait.
But you haven't answered the question of where did he criticize the man?
I'm not gonna answer.
I said, where did he criticize? No. I said,
Paperboy, can I speak? Okay, wallahi.
I'm going to let you speak, but let me just finish my point.
Because you never let me finish my point. No.
I'm going to let you speak.
Do you have a problem? No, wait.
He hasn't answered my question.
Okay, I'm going to answer. Do you have a problem with harming women?
Do I have a problem?
Yeah.
In what sense?
Do you have a problem with harming women?
In what sense?
Do you have a problem with harming women?
In what sense?
In any sense.
Well, it's
I'm
not
asking you to
be a woman, no.
I should be. So when God said to Moses to kill every woman,
Old Testament.
Okay.
Old Testament.
Is that Jesus?
Old Testament.
Is that Jesus?
Old Testament.
Is that Jesus?
Well, because what we believe is
I ask who's that Jesus?
Now let me explain.
Okay,
We believe God. We believe God owns every soul. So if God takes a life, it's up to him. Now prophets are an instrument of God. They speak on behalf of God and they can act on behalf of God. So if God commands something, for example death, then God is delivering judgment. So we cannot go against what God says.
Okay, so no problem. So now when you talk about the verse, when Allah, for the sake of argument, when Allah said to Prophet Muhammad in the Quran to discipline our wives, do you have a problem with it?
To beat your wives?
No, it doesn't say beat. For the sake of argument, ask for the sake of argument. For the sake of argument, to beat your wife, do you have a problem with it?
Because there's a difference. Now, God, we're asking, I said God owns every soul.
He has asked a question.
I'm answering.
Do you have a problem with it?
Now, I said, he asked me about people being killed, because we know during the flood, men, women, children.
I ask you that. Do you have a problem with it?
He doesn't let me answer. I'm answering in my own way.
No, you change it. That's why I don't speak to Paperboy.
You see, they don't want me to answer. I'm saying. Exactly. He's saying let me answer. He's saying to you not let me answer. I'm saying to you, when it comes to death, do I agree with the beating women? About beating women?
No, look, Ikhwa. He never had my question. What was my question?
You were asking about the verse where it says to, I don't know what you don't like calling it beating, but I call it beating women.
What was my question?
You said, if I believe, if God orders something.
That was my question. My question
yes, but that's how it started.
No, my question.
You said if God
doesn't
orders
listen,
something. Because I said,
he's not willing to listen.
He's cutting me off.
No, but let me repeat my question.
It.
My question was to you,
yes.
Clearly, you said to me, if God said to do something to a prophet,
yes.
and the prophet does it, you have no problem with it.
I said, if God is I'm repeating what I said.
Go on.
I said, God owns souls.
Does he own all bodies?
So when he...
No, wait, does he own all bodies?
He owns all bodies.
Because when he hits someone's body, God owns it.
So now you agree...
No, then you don't have a problem.
So now you agree...
You still have a problem.
So you agree that
No, if God said to hit your wife... What was it? For argument's sake, if God says hit your wife, and God owns all bodies, is that right?
If God
silence.
Okay, answer.
That's all right. You see, these guys, they're on the script. You've been learning from this guy too much. I'm speaking and you're currently interrupting me. Saying no answer.
Go on.
So now we were saying, if God instructs you to be a wife,
the question,
if you
does
believe,
God own bodies?
Let him talk.
Does God own bodies?
Yes.
We will say yes, he does.
Okay, so now you said because God owns souls, so it's okay for, remember in Old Testament, Moses killed a woman, they haven't done nothing. So woman, Masakin woman, woman walking, God said go to Moses, go kill them. Okay? So he said the reason I believe in it, he has no problem to say it, and no one will criticize him because he's not Muslim. If he was a Muslim, he would be called terrorist.
No,
he says because
we as Christians do not follow this.
No.
We as Christians do not follow this because he said they'll be called terrorists, but Christians do not follow this. This was an order for about 3, 4, 5,000 years ago. So therefore,
you do. Anyway, you do. Anyway, my point here is, so you said God owns souls, yeah? So I said to you, God own a body, you said yes, when the brother asked you, yeah? So now when God said beats the wife, as you claim, because it's not like that at all. I explained it last week to fun. When God said hit beat the wife, then our argument be, you agree with us, God own the body. So God said it's okay then.
So I'm not saying I agree with what you're saying.
No, that's you. No, you're
because you said,
no, your criteria.
You said about killing women. No.
Double standard.
This is false equivocation because I said when people die, for example, the floods, men, women and children were killed. So unless you're going to criticize Allah for allowing women and children to die during the floods.
But you don't, that's the point. We're talking about you, not us.
So are you criticizing?
No, we're saying
so what's your point?
We're saying that you...
But he's the one who said about shaving women's hair,
No, wait. Of course, we don't believe God will tell you to kill a woman because Prophet Muhammad said it clearly. Do not kill a woman in the war. But no, wait.
Okay.
So we have a Christian here who tried to talk about Aisha. She said some Muslim woman suffering and he misunderstood it. Okay. And he has no problem for a woman being slaughtered alive for a sin they never done. Then he tried to make it justify by the flooding. No, don't again. The flooding again, a woman or a man committing a sin doesn't look. First of all,
did the children
wait. Who said they were children?
So we have a whole nation.
I ask you now.
Imagine if I say London was flooded and there's no children killed.
No.
That's Shamsi's logic.
I didn't say that.
So were there children there?
I'm asking
you. You tell me.
You didn't answer.
Paperboy, I'm just asking you.
Yes.
In the Bible clearly says kill a woman.
Okay.
Correct. Does it say in the Quran the flooding there was children?
So you're saying that I'm asking you.
No, answer the question.
No. I'm asking you, was there children?
Paperboy, no, answer.
You could settle it. Was there children?
No, Paperboy. Does it say in the Bible?
No.
Paperboy.
You see how he debates?
Does it say kill woman?
Tell me.
Paperboy, listen. Does in the Bible says kill woman?
Was children there? I've already answered this before.
Okay, that's kill woman. Okay.
I've answered this already.
That's in the Quran or the Bible says the children were there.
So
I'm asking you, say yes or no.
I'm asking you.
Where's this joke? I've read it.
He's trying to say there was no children.
I didn't say that. I've read it.
If there's no children, I'm asking you.
I've read it.
I'm asking you, do you think there was children? Logic dictates if Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, it's like me saying London is destroyed and there's no women or children that's destroyed. If that's your argument, are you saying that?
Can logic dictate that
Are you saying there's no children?
Wait, can the logic dictate?
Because that's Shamsi's logic. 2 whole cities destroyed and no children.
I didn't say that.
So why are you bringing up the point?
Bro, because you are saying in the... Okay, watch this, yeah? Ikhwa, Another point. You said where the Prophet Muhammad told of the person. Doesn't say that. So now, when I ask you the question, I said to you, maybe Prophet Muhammad said it, but it's not there. Because why? We know Prophet Muhammad. Ikhwa, Allahu Akbar. We're going to conclude with this. Khitam Muhammad.
Oh, you can run away now.
Remember, okay, now we'll finish it.
Right.
You said, I want to remind you, step by step, be honest.
Okay.
You said to me, in the hadith doesn't say Prophet Muhammad told of the person, okay? I said to you, but Prophet Muhammad clearly said, do not harm your wives, okay? Now, I said to you, does it say in the Bible or the Quran, when the flooding happened, there were children? Doesn't say that at all. Doesn't say that. You agree? Doesn't say. But you say logic dictates because they were nation, it must be children there as well. Which one is more logical? Which will have a clear text when the Prophet Muhammad said, do not harm your wife. Therefore, Prophet Muhammad will tell him off, even though it's not there. But we know, generally speaking, Prophet Muhammad said clearly, do not harm your wives. Finish, brother.
Finish.
Now, clearly he's running away because he knows his point was no point at all. Because that's why he can go to the other hadith and talk about where the companion spoke to the woman and gave her advice. But now he's saying in this other verse, there's nothing said. You see? Because his argumentation is highly flawed. We clearly see his logic is that there was a flood. We see 2 cities destroyed, but yet no women and children were killed. Is that Shamsi's logic? Most honest people would say, actually, do you know what? Women, children, everyone was killed. That was God's justice. But this is how he works.
His logic is poor.
You see?
He's a poor logic. And he runs away most of the time. He ran away again.
Exactly. So therefore, we clearly see the logic of Shamsi for everybody to see. He uses arguments from silence. Oh, his first question was, oh, did Allah say the children was killed? Logic dictates if you're going to flood a whole region, everybody in there is going to die. And clearly he couldn't defend the whole fact that women and children, women are being beaten. And his explanation for Aisha saying they have not seen any woman treated worse than a believing woman speaks of volume. Because Aisha knew many people, the mother of the believers. But therefore then they go to the scholars who lived hundreds of years later to try and reconcile. Because clearly they can only go to the Old Testament, which Christians do not follow, or 1 or 2 verses, which when we explain, they don't want an explanation for. Then when I'm talking, they're trying to overtalk me, then say, Paperboy, don't listen. But when I'm giving them an explanation, they don't want to know. But clearly, this is why every time when I come, he runs away, because he knows his points, he speaks himself into circles. This is why we call him Shamsi Gonzales, because he's out of there. But until next time. All I'm going to say, I just want to say, look, even though we debate, it's all good, right? All right.
Give me a headache, Paperboy. All right. Give me a headache. You know, every time I speak to you, headache. Anyway, so